Hi, my name is Kim Hess with Kim Hess Yoga, and I'm out of my office today and actually in my studio where I hold my classes for my online studio, which is what I wanted to talk to you about today. Today I wanted to take you on a little tour of the studio and what it looks like and what you can expect and I'm doing this right now because as of October 1st, the introductory pricing, the super low $300, $299 pricing for a year-long membership, which is locked in. Like if you get in on this price right now, it is locked in for life. And it's going to be going up to original pricing or regular pricing October 1st. So right now is the time to hop in. That's why I wanted to give you a little check, a little tour of what you'll be getting for your money and how much fun we're going to have in there. So without further ado, I am going to share my screen here. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I thought I had it up. Let's see. Give me just a second. I don't know what happened to it. You know how things like this happen here. No, that's not it. Hold on. I'm getting there. I like totally lost this page. There we go. Okay, that's not it. Hold on. All right, give me just a second. I don't know what, I had everything up, of course. All right, so that's up. Now we're gonna try sharing one more time. There we go. It just disappeared. I've got too many things open. All right, so this is the home page of the online studio, which you can access through my webpage, kimhessyoga.com. So that's the easiest way to access it. That way you don't have to remember this other email address. So this is the home page. And as we scroll down, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here, which we're going to get into a little bit more. But I'm going to first take you down through the home page. So this is the home page. This is a link to the web, going back to the website, which you just came from, I'm assuming. We're going to go down. These are some action steps to make sure and do when you first get signed up, first sign in, make sure and do the intake form, just some action steps to do and get registered. There are always 3 rules. There's same 3 rules I've always had in all of my classes. Listen to your body, breathe, and have fun. I've got a couple of new things coming beginning October 1st. I'm going to be offering a group coaching call, monthly group coaching call, which will be open to the public, but the public will, there will be a slight, just a minimal charge to that. So any member that's in will get to come for free. So that's a group monthly call, and just to go over that a little bit, I'm super excited. The first 6 months of these monthly group coaching calls, we're gonna do what I like to call the VIP Vision Quest. So we'll do values, identity. Values is what you stand for. Identity is who you are. And purpose. This is the VIP purpose, why you're here, what you stand for, who you are, and why you're here. Values, identity, and purpose. And then we're going to take all that information that we've gathered and worked hard on for the last 3 months, because each month, like the first month, we'll work on values, and you'll have homework to really develop that, the values, and really kind of fine tune and hone in and embody what you really stand for in this life. And then we're going to take all of that and put it into your vision, create your vision. Where are you going? Where do you see yourself in a year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever that looks like for you? So then we'll take all of that, put it into a vision. And then the next 2 months, we'll be working on your mission. We're going to be taking that vision and creating an action plan to get there. So we're going to be working together monthly things, and then so that'll be the first 6 months, and then the second 6 months is group coaching, incorporating my success formula, which is just going to enhance that mission, that making that action plan. And so I'm super excited for this upcoming year. And then I'm also going to be offering the monthly DIY oils class, everyday oils, on how to use essential oils, how to incorporate them into your daily life, how they can benefit you. So each month it'll be a different thing. We'll be making roller balls, we'll be making lotions, we'll be making fizzes, we'll be making diffuser blends, all kinds of fun stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then I just got the autumn schedule posted after the fall equinox on Tuesday. Happy fall, happy autumn, by the way. So this is the autumn schedule. You can schedule your class here, which I'm going to show you how to do that in just a moment. So we come down. This is the list of classes. So there's quite a few classes, times, and days to choose from. These are the live classes. And just because you can't do a live class, there's a lot of recorded classes in there and more being added all the time. And we'll get to that in a moment as well. So these are all mountain time zones. And with each season will come a new schedule. And so I'm always open. The more people we get in the thing, if people need different times or days, I'm always open to adding classes or switching times. We did a few little switch ups. I added 3 new classes for this fall schedule. So it's going to be pretty exciting. And then again, you can schedule your live class here. And then we'll scroll back. What I'm going to show you real quick here is how to schedule your live class. It's super simple. So you open here, and it will take you to what I like to call the registration desk. All right, so this is where you will come in. You'll set up your account. This is my little test account. And you'll see the list of classes here. So I just registered for this one. I just got off a call with somebody new to the studio, which is always so exciting. And so I registered for that. So I'll show you the gig. So I'm already going to that class. So I'm going to go ahead and register for this class. And you can register for classes and pay $10 per class. That is always an option. If you need that, I also have that link. I'll add that link down. If you just want to register for one class, that's always an option. But if you have a membership in the studio, you register here. You'll see that I've given myself a lifetime membership, and I will confirm that class registration. I'm in the class. And then on the day of that class, if you come back in here, there's 2 ways to join the class. So on the day of the class, if you come back to this space, across this bottom line is going to be a great big green banner that will say join the class. Either you can do that, or you will also, like right now, I just received an email confirming my registration in that class. And in that email will also be a big green banner that says join the class. So you can join either way. So it's really easy. And all the classes are in here. You can register for as many or as little as you want. Because with a membership, either a monthly membership or a annual membership, it is unlimited classes. So that is the registration desk for each class. And then back to the studio, we're going to go back up to the top. In here I've got tutorials, which will also be sent out. If you sign up as a member, you will receive an email with some informational links to some products that I recommend if you need to get a mat, a bolster. I use a bolster a lot. Those things. And then the next 5 days, you will get an email with one of each of these 5 tutorials. So I'm not going to go through all those. The tour of the studio is basically what we're doing right now, right? So we're giving a tour of the studio. So that will be there. How to register for live classes. We just did that, but you'll always have these just in case you need to review or have a question. There is a tour of the online Yoga Foundations online course, which we will go through here in just a minute. Back to my website, which I do get to update because my website got hacked this summer, and so I've completely rebuilt it, and I've got some pretty new exciting things on there. And then a little bit about me. Who's this chick, Kim Hess? Just in case I don't know you personally, and a little bit about me. And so those are the tutorials. She Stands is the, actually what I'm doing right now is the vlog / soon to be podcast that I have started, and I will be interviewing people, women actually, and I will always be uploading them into here, so I'll have them all in one place. I've got interviews with Melanie Neal. Laura, she talks about her life living with bipolar. I've got an interview with Laura Scriva, my good friend, yoga instructor, Ayurvedic coach, health coach, and she talks about eating disorders. I've got Leah Levere, who is another yoga instructor friend of mine, cruising friend of mine. All of these are cruisers, former, past, or current. And Leah dealt with, when she was out cruising, she dealt with over drinking and how that's affected her life. And because it's like when you're out cruising or even on the docks, man, it's so easy to say it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And when that 5 o'clock somewhere starts happening at noon, you know, it can get out of control really fast because it's so social. That community is so social and so wonderful. And then Jody, my dear friend Jody from Latitudes and Attitudes magazine, she comes on and talks about her new journey with yoga. She joined the studio as soon as it opened last spring and has been practicing with me 3 to 5 classes a week. And it's been pretty phenomenal for her. And I think it has really supported her in dealing with everything that's going on in her life right now. Her and her husband, Bob, recently lost their home to the Bear Lake fire in Northern California. And so having this foundation, and I will say, amidst it all, she has not missed one class because she understands the importance of that grounding, and that just, it's really been supporting her. So I'm excited for that. So there'll be a lot more of those to come. Anyway, the Yoga Foundation 6-week online course. This is a course I developed a couple of years ago, and I decided to just add it into the studio because it is so important to build a solid foundation before you start any yoga practice. So this studio is really great even for people that have never done yoga, because you can start with the online course, and it's like for 0 level. It's for the very basic, very beginner level. And this is actually how Jody started. And she started in April, and how many months is that? 4 months, 5 months? And because she followed the outline of the all 6 modules, you would think she's been doing yoga for years, because she's got her alignment down. She's present. She followed directions, and now she's where she wants to be. So I highly recommend this. If you've got little to none yoga instruction, you've got that online course, which is, I was selling it for $247. So if you get a $299 membership for a year of unlimited classes, and you get the Yoga Foundations for $247, that's basically like paying $50 for a whole year of unlimited yoga. Sweet. All right, so there's that. And you can just click down here. I'll just show you real quick here. So we've got the module. In each module, you'll have the lesson itself, and then you'll have a practice video and the PDF of the slides from the lesson. And so, and then some of them have, like, I think when we get down to 3, you're going to have the lesson, the practice for the actual asana practice or physical practice. And no, that's not the right one. I'm still adding some more in here as well. Okay, here we go into the breathing. So you've got a conscious breathing video. You've got doing other breath work. I think I do a couple other different styles of breath work there, and then your physical practice. So each week you're adding on more and more until at the very end you get a full vinyasa practice. I've got Yoga2Life coaching tips, tricks, and tools, which we'll always be adding more to. Right now I've got the Life Success Formula, which is basically what we're using for the foundation for the second 6 months of the year in coaching. So the first 6 months is the VIP visioning, and the second 6 months is the Life Success Formula broken down over 6 months, which will just support that plan of action in getting to where you want to go to your vision. So it's going to be a fun year. I've got meditation and yoga nidra. So if you come into each one of these, you don't get just 5 here. If you go to meditations, you're going to see that there's several here. And of course, I'm continually adding to them. So you have 6 meditations in here. When we go to, say, chakra work, I've got through the 3rd chakra and the whole chakra system. So there's a lot more than it first looks like when you get in here. So I just have one of those right now. And then in the asana as well, you click on one of these, the different styles. And so with the more of the vinyasa, the flow type thing, there are 5 of those classes in here right now. And then we've got a real slow down. And then the downloadable audio classes for my cruiser friends out there. You can listen to it just right here, just audio, or you can download it into your own computer. I've had a lot of my cruising friends say that they wish they had something they can download and listen to on deck, because when you're out cruising, you don't always have internet. So this is for my cruising people. We've got systems of yoga. I've just got one video in there right now. A lot of that is also in the yoga foundations. And then the links and resources. So the welcome to the studio. These are the same links you'll get in your emails, but they're all here in one place. Some of the favorite products to order that we'll use, and more resources will be added in there. I've got a essential oils class, some little information about essential oils, and then there is an Oils Made Easy class, and I will be also adding more classes, more information, of course. All the DIY classes that we do, the monthly calls, will be added into here as well. So, and then there's a little thing from Yale Journal of Biology and Medicine, just some more information on that. So that is Yoga2Life Online Studio, and I hope you liked what you saw, because we've had a lot of fun in there. I've had a good group of women that have joined me over the summer, and we've just had so much fun in there. And yeah, so there's a couple more things I want to talk about. Actually, just one more. You've heard me kind of dropping hints about my new upcoming program that I am affectionately calling S.H.E. No offense, men. Yeah, I can focus on the ladies because I know I come from that space. So that's what I'm doing. So my S.H.E program, S.H.E is an acronym for Shine, Heal, and Evolve. So what does it mean to shine? It means knowing who you are and what you stand for and why you're here. It means knowing your strengths and how to use them. It means shining your unique bright light on whatever darkness is in your life. Heal. What does it mean to heal? The deal is we have all had trauma in our lives, whether it's trauma with a capital T or trauma with a little t. We've all had some trauma. So healing means doing the work, actually looking at the trauma, confronting this trauma. It means shining a light, illuminating our shadow. I am a big fan of shadow work, so we're going to be getting into some of that. It means accepting and owning all of who we are, even the shitty parts, even those parts we want nobody to know anything about, aka the shadow. So it is when we can accept, acknowledge, and forgive those parts of us that we're ashamed of, that create that shame. It's then we can start to heal. Healing means bringing us back to health. Evolve. What does that mean? William Burroughs said, when you stop growing, you start dying. So evolving, growing, always moving forward has been a commitment to mine forever. And we do that by identifying our limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns. This gives us the opportunity to make new choices. If we're not aware of what's going on or why we're making those choices, we can't make new choice. We don't have the choice to make a new choice because we're unaware. So new choices keep us learning, keep us growing, keep us evolving. Why settle to be a caterpillar when you can be a butterfly, right? So throughout this program, the whole program is based, hi, Chief wanted to say hi. He's always in my lap. Throughout this program, we'll be really utilizing the seasons and the moon cycles and allowing our bodies and our minds and our emotions to get in sync with the seasons and the moon cycles and the elements. So I'm going to be pulling all that in, the oils that support us during each season, the oils that support us when we're shining, the oils that support us when we're healing, the oils that support us when we're in a transformational process. So we're going to be pulling in the oils. We'll be pulling in yoga, pulling in meditation. There's going to be all kinds of fun activities, group gatherings, and everyday practical practices, like even just cleaning up your phone, cleaning out your inbox. Things like this can make a real difference to our psycho-emotional psyche. And so with that, let's stop this screen share. And if you were joining me live today, welcome, welcome. Because I'm doing this through Zoom, so I could share my screen, so I don't really have access to your comments and stuff. I've got to figure out how to do that. But I'm so grateful that you have taken the time to watch this. And I really would like to have you take the time to check out the information, which I will have a link in this below to the information for the online studio, the Yoga2Life Online Studio. And by the way, the reason I'm calling it Yoga2Life is because, yes, I've been a yoga instructor for over 20 years now. I have been a life coach, a Yoga2Life coach for 4 years now. I have practiced or taken my 300-hour yoga psychology teacher training. So besides the physical practice of yoga, which I know in this culture, a lot of people, when they think about yoga, that word, they are thinking about the physical practice of yoga. How I have taught and how I teach is taking the lessons we learn on the mat and applying them off the mat. So this is Yoga2Life. So we're taking everything we learn either on the mat or on the cushion in meditation, and we're applying that to life. And this is why I'm starting to incorporate the group coaching sessions, because it is so important that we apply these lessons we learn to our everyday lives. So I will post that link in the comments. And I am so grateful that you have joined me to watch this. Please comment below if you have any questions. Private message me if you are more comfortable doing that, whatever you want. And we can get you in if you want to have a private conversation about the pros and cons, any other questions you have. I am happy to do that. Just PM me and I'll send you a link to schedule a time that we can get together and do that. So thank you, thank you. Namaste, and have a beautiful evening. Bye. See you next week.